and you could say something to the effect of, well, if you did know, what would you do?
I like the way you turn questions around. It's very useful.
Yeah, well, it's straight up NLP. It's like if they having if they're having a problem and they're in a downward flowing state, okay, you want to move them from that state to either a neutral or an excitatory state where they're thinking, I'm directly describing possibility versus necessity. Okay, so something happens and the person goes, oh my God, something happened. I have to do something. Okay, necessity. That may or may not be their best place to be when they're trying to make a decision. Okay, so you say, okay, so this happened, and obviously there is something that could be done, or might be done, or will be done. And you'll notice I'm moving them towards possibility versus needs to be, have to, got to, whatever. Is I'm going to begin conversationally to shift them out of that mindset into solutions. Okay. Even the word coping, it presents a certain metaphor that it almost defines, okay, this happened and now I have to put up with it. I have to cope with it. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
what if it was the greatest opportunity ever? Okay. Somebody walks in, they walk into work and the people at work go, you're fired. Here's your check. See you later. Okay. That could be a problem, right? Except for they decided to go put their check in the bank and, oh, look, there's a coffee shop that they've never seen before, sorted for possibility and new adventures. They walk in, strike up a conversation with somebody who just happens to want you to work for the company at twice the salary you just got laid off of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Synchronicity, yeah.
Right. Okay. But by being in a balanced state, possibilities show up
Yeah.
or synchronicities show up. Okay, let's talk about rules. And we're gonna dive into these because there's a bunch of different rules. Okay. And it is useful to know what people's rules are. Okay. Because they kind of go like this. And like I said, we'll dive deeper. Okay. But in the rule structure, it's my rules for me, my rules for you. My rules for me, your rules for you. Your rules for you, and your rules for me. No rules. Oh, I forgot one. Your rules for me and your rules for you. But there also is no rules for me and my rules for you.
Yeah.
There's also no rules for me and no rules for you. And knowing what people's basic rule structure is is going to be important, particularly when you're working with somebody, because you're having a conversation, and I tell everybody, I give out homework. If you want to work with me, you're going to get homework.